In this video, I'm going to show you how to create custom invoices. Perhaps you sell high-ticket items and you need to close those sales over a call and create the invoice while you're on that call with your client. Whatever the reason, I'm going to show you how to do it in this video. So first, we're going to scroll on over to Orders here on the left-hand side, and then we're going to click on Invoices, and then we're going to add our first invoice. From here, we can add a new contact. If we're talking to someone over the phone and we don't know them and they're not in our system, we can capture their details here, or we can just search for or select the client that we are closing the sale with. So I'm going to choose Bill Guy, not the Science Guy, and click Save. And so that's created our basic invoice. And from here, we can add a custom item. So if we are selling something very specific and creating an entirely new custom item for this person, we can click on that. And here we can create a custom item just for them. But I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, I'm going to sell them my high-ticket product. So I'm going to add a product, and I'm going to add this high-ticket product that I created just now. And then I'm going to click Save. And you'll see now that my high-ticket product has been added to the invoice, and it's a whopping price of $2,000. And so if this person was going to pay that $2,000 straight off the bat, then we could just copy the invoice link and send it to them manually, or we could click Send the invoice link and send it to them automatically. But what if this person doesn't have $2,000 just sitting in their bank waiting to be sold and they actually need us to break down the payment for them? Well, we can do that. So what I'm going to do is then click on the amount, that $2,000, and then it says here, subscription no. I'm going to change that to yes. And so now you see we have our subscription price and our first payment. So if I want this person to pay off this amount over, say, 4 months, we can say, sure, you can have it at $500 a month. But you're going to have a different first payment. And the first payment, we're going to charge you $700 for that first month. So ultimately, it's going to cost you $200 more, but you get to pay it off over 4 months. We're then going to go down here and choose the interval. So we could choose 1 month or day or week or year, whatever you want your interval to be. And then we are going to limit the subscription because we're not going to indefinitely be charging this person $500 a month. No, we're going to limit the subscription and have 3 repeats so that they make their first payment. And then over the next 3 months, they pay $500. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and save that. And you'll see that our payment details have changed up here. And so now if we're happy with that, we can send the invoice link off to them as well. But before we send this off, there are a few other things that we can do here on the right-hand side. So as you can see, we've got our order details, and under that, we've got our currency. And so we can edit our currency here. If we don't want to charge this person in US dollars and we want to charge them in their local currency, we can change it there. And we can also edit their billing details. So let me open this one up. I'm just going to click Edit. And you'll see that we can capture all of their billing details. So if we capture all of their billing details while we're on the call with them and we send their invoice off to them, when they go to make their payment, their checkout will already be set up for them and they won't have to enter any of these details manually. They can just make the payment and move on. For right now, I'm just going to leave it as is and I'm going to click out of here. And then, of course, if we are shipping a physical item, you can update their shipping details down there. But we're not sending a physical item. I'm imagining that this is some kind of coaching program, so we're going to leave that alone. And now our invoice is ready to be sent. So to do that, I'm going to click on the Send Invoice link. And before I put in my From email, because I haven't set that up yet, I'm actually going to customize the notification email that's going to be sent to them. And all I have to do is click over here on the word notifications. And that will take me to the email editor. And so here I can change anything as I wish. But to me, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to navigate back to my invoice by just clicking on the back button over there. So now you can send off your invoice and start collecting payments.